Hi guys, this is Riya Deshwal. You're back on my channel Crux of English, and today we are going to start with another literary theory, which is postmodernism. So postmodernism is basically more of a cultural movement than a literary theory. It's basically about the time period, then literature. It only talks about कि इस टाइम पीरियड में लिटरेचर में क्या क्या चेंजेस आए थे. इसके कंपैरिजन में इससे पहले मॉडर्निज्म आया था. दिस वाज लेट 20th century and this was early 20th century. Okay, they were in opposition of each other. ये दोनों एक दूसरे के ऑपोजिट थे. जैसे मॉडर्निज्म में there were certain concepts जिसको पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म में completely ऑपोज किया गया था. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल फर्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट लेट्स टेक ऑफ प्रेस्टीज. प्रेस्टीज इज अ टेक्निक फॉर आर्ट और लिटरेचर जहाँ पे you take up many previous artworks and you paste them together to form a new artwork. So क्या होता था मॉडर्निज्म में, लिटरेचर में, you take up previous जितने भी हमारे फोर फादर्स हैं उनके कोई भी वर्क्स उठाए और उनको साथ में पेस्ट अप करके एक नया लिटरेरी फॉर्म बन गया जिसको हम प्रेस्टीज बोलते थे. ओके, दिस वाज रेलेवेंट इन मॉडर्निज्म. पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म ने इसको completely डिस्कार्ड कर दिया था. ओके, दिस वाज वन ऑफ द कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ मॉडर्निज्म that was discarded by postmodernism. Another concept was of fragmentation. फ्रेगमेंटेशन, यहाँ पे जब हम फ्रेगमेंटेशन की बात कर रहे हैं तो हम सोसाइटी की बात कर रहे हैं. सोसाइटी in this time period in modernism was quite fragmented, like it was divided into different parts. बहुत ज़्यादा conflict था society में. So what especially this is something that you would see a lot in war poets. War poets were the poets that were writing during World War. So fragmentation was quite prominent in literary works during this modernism time period. They were modernist writers were saying कि fragmentation is bad. Okay, that fragmentation is what is dividing society and it's bad and it shouldn't exist. But postmodernists said that fragmentation is actually the reality of life and it should exist, and they accepted it wholeheartedly and they started feeling positively towards it. Okay, this was another concept. The third concept was of order in society. So modernists felt that order was really important for any society to work. There has to be a certain order of things to do. But the postmodernists said that order doesn't exist. There is no order. The life is orderless, it's fragmented and it doesn't have any kind of structure to it. So basically you have to remember, what you have to remember is modernism is a lot synonymous with structuralism, and postmodernism is synonymous with post-structuralism. And we have already studied those two topics. So आपको जब भी कोई question पूछा जाएगा and there's a question where the question is more related to structuralism or post-structuralism, but in the answer there isn't structuralism or post-structuralism, then you have to think of that maybe the answer would be modernism or postmodernism, because they're really synonymous. जो ये बातें बोल रहे हैं, modernism जो बोल रहे थे वो structuralist भी बोल रहे थे, और जो postmodernist बोल रहे थे वो post-structuralist भी बोल रहे थे. Similarly, they were talking about sign. So obviously when I'm saying sign, they were talking about sign, so it is also in concern with structuralism. जैसे structuralism sign की बात कर रहे थे, that sign is important, it has to be the center, and we did talk about that the closest the sign is, the meaning is to the center, the right it would be. Then the post-structuralist said that there is no center, and center is always moving towards the margin and margin is always towards the center, so there is no right meaning. Every reading is a misreading. This is all that we have already studied. So यही सब आपको याद रखना है साइन के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में भी, कि जो स्ट्रक्चरलिस्ट साइन के बारे में बोल रहे थे वो ही सेम बात मॉडर्निस्ट बोल रहे हैं, और जो साइन के बारे में पोस्ट स्ट्रक्चरलिस्ट बोल रहे थे वो ही सेम बात पोस्ट मॉडर्निस्ट बोल रहे हैं. Okay, this was basically the concept of a little about postmodernism. So आपको क्या remember करना है कि post-structuralism is a literary theory. Postmodernism is in synonymous to it with the time period. Okay, दोनों का time period same है, तो हम time period को basically post-modern बोलते हैं, और जो theory चल रही होती है वो post-structuralist चल रही होती है. Now we are going to talk about the writer. Now let's talk about the first writer in postmodernism, which is Jean Boulevard. Let's first talk about his books. The first book is Simulacra and Simulation. This is really important to remember. This is the most important book of his. Second is Gulf War Didn't Happen. Third is Systems of Object, and fourth is Mirror of Production. These are the 4 books that you need to remember of Jean Boulevard. Now let's talk about the concepts. The first concept that we are going to talk about is stages of representation, which was given in Simulacra and Simulation. Okay, so the concept is of stages of representation. So what he says is, Jean Boulevard, that there are different stages of representation. The first one would be reality. रियलिटी सबको पता है कि रियलिटी क्या होता है. इट्स व्हाट इज रियल. ओके, व्हाट इज रियल. लेट्स जस्ट से दिस इज अ फोन. ओके, नाउ you know this is also a phone, like you know how you draw a phone with the whole, I'm sorry, I'm so bad at drawing. The ones we used to have in the earlier times with a speaker and everything, it used to be something like this, right? So this is also a phone, this is also a phone. Now this is reality. The second is simulation. Simulation is the process of changing reality into simulacra. Now simulacra क्या होता है? It is the copy of an original. अब हमने आजकल सब सुना होगा, अगर हम कोई शॉप पे जाते हैं फ़ोन खरीदने एंड वी वांट एन आईफोन, वी डोंट से लेट्स बाय अ फोन. इवन पीपल दैट आर टॉकिंग टू अस, दे वुड जस्ट से गो बाय एन आईफोन rather than saying buy a phone. Now the phone is the reality. iPhone is the artificial copy of the reality, and now this has become more of a reality than actual phone. Okay, this is a representation of this reality. लेकिन अब ये इतना रियल हो गया है कि this is forgotten and this has replaced this reality. तो जो ये replace करने का process होता है, इसको हम simulation बोलते हैं, और जो ये रिप्लेसमेंट आया है हम इसको सिम्युलेक्रा बोलते हैं. इसके बाद देयर इज अनदर स्टेज, द फोर्थ एंड लास्ट स्टेज, विच इज कॉल्ड हाइपर रियलिटी. हाइपर रियलिटी इज when the simulacra has replaced the reality so much that now this is more relevant than this one. iPhone is more relevant than the phone. These are the 4 stages of representation that Jean Boulevard gave. The first one is reality, which is the actual real thing. Let's take example of shoes. Okay, shoes would be the reality. The simulation is changing into Nike now, or let's just say Air Jordan 1, right? This is a type of shoe. Okay, now people don't say that let's go buy Air Jordan 1 shoes. We would just say let's buy Air Jordan 1s. We don't even refer to them as shoes. तो जो ये प्रोसेस होता है चेंज का, इसको हम सिमुलेशन बोलते हैं, और ये जो एक्चुअली निकल के आया है इसको हम सिम्युलेक्रा बोलते हैं. अब वो इतना ज़्यादा रेलिवेंट हो चुका है आज के टाइम में that has become hyper reality. And there are two examples that Jean Boulevard gave of this. The first one is that of Gulf War. When I just wrote a book, right, Gulf War didn't happen. So what he was saying is he's not saying that the Gulf War didn't happen. He's saying कि आजकल media has taken so much hold of the world that the postmodern culture is actually made out of media. The hyper reality that we are living in the postmodern world, it's made by media. It's not real. This is all simulacra that media is creating for us. This hyper reality that media is creating for us. So he's saying that when we look at the Gulf War which happened in Iran, he's saying that this Gulf War is presented to us from the perspective of the ones that are in the power. So जो इस टाइम पावर में होगा वर्ल्ड में, उसके पर्सपेक्टिव से हम गल्फ वॉर को देख रहे हैं. और गल्फ वॉर एक्चुअली ऐसे नहीं हुई है जैसे हमको दिखाई जा रही है. वो रियलिटी नहीं है, वो एक सिम्युलेक्रा है जो मीडिया ने क्रिएट किया है हमारे लिए. ओके, so Gulf War, he's saying कि Gulf War that happened in Iran didn't really happen like that, but it is presented to us that way because of the people who have the power of media. So the media is creating this illusion for us, which is actually becoming the hyper reality, and it's not actually the reality. He says the same thing for Disney. He says Disney is not real. It's a hyper reality that is being created by the media. Okay, so he gives two examples of this. First is Disney and second is Gulf War. That was the concepts that were given by Jean Boulevard that were important. So that was it for Jean Boulevard. Now let's move on to the next writer. Logic of late capitalism. That is the book that he wrote, which is important. Okay, in this book he talked about capitalism, and he says that the capitalism in context of artistic world can be divided into three broad categories. The first, the second, the third. The first is the realist phase, which was in the Victorian and Romantic period. यहाँ पे जो literature है, he says, is more realist, and the economy is inside the country borders. Okay, the economy of that country, the trade of that country is within the borders of that particular country. Then he says the second phase is the modern phase, जहाँ पे the economy has expanded and now the world is so for example, this is one country and this is another country and this is another country and they are all sharing borders. So in the realist phase he says the economy यहीं पे ख़त्म हो जाएगी. Economy जो ट्रेड है वो इस कंट्री का इसी कंट्री में रह जाएगा. मॉडर्न फेज में जो इकोनॉमी है वो इस कंट्री से इस कंट्री में चली गई और जो बॉर्डर है वो एक्सटेंड हो गया है टू अनदर कंट्री, टू अदर कंट्रीज. नाउ द थर्ड फेज इज द पोस्ट मॉडर्न फेज, where he says that now there are no borders. The whole world is like a global village. We all know about globalization. So that's what he was talking about in the postmodern world. He says in the postmodern world there is there are no borders of the economy or the trade, there is no trademark, and therefore there is the world is like a global village and the trade is extended to every country. Okay, so Fredric Jameson wrote this book called Postmodernism or the Cultural Logic of Late Feminism. आपको क्या याद रखना है, एक तो कि फ्रेडरिक जेमसन दोनों लिटरेरी थ्योरी से कनेक्टेड था, मार्क्सिज्म से भी और पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म से भी. इन्होंने बोला, फ्रेडरिक जेमसन ने, दैट द वर्ल्ड, द हिस्ट्री ऑफ द वर्ल्ड कैन बी डिवाइडेड इनटू 3 डिफरेंट फेजेस. पहला फेज होगा रियलिस्ट फेज, दूसरा फेज होगा मॉडर्न फेज और तीसरा फेज होगा पोस्ट मॉडर्न फेज. जो रियलिस्ट फेज है वो विक्टोरियन एरा और रोमांटिक एरा में था. यहाँ पे इन्होंने बोला कि जो इकोनॉमी है वर्ल्ड की उस टाइम वो ऐसे डिवाइडेड थी कि कंट्री की इकोनॉमी उस कंट्री में ही रहती थी, ट्रेड उस कंट्री का उस कंट्री में ही रहेगा, और बॉर्डर्स डिसाइडेड थे ट्रेड के लिए. लेकिन जब सेकेंड फेज आया जो था मॉडर्न फेज, उन्होंने बोला कि जो बॉर्डर्स है वो थोड़े से कम दिखने लगे और अब एक कंट्री से दूसरी कंट्री में ट्रेड होने लगा, एक कंट्री से दूसरी कंट्री में इकोनॉमी डिवाइड होने लगी. और उन्होंने बोला जो थर्ड फेज है विच इज़ पोस्ट मॉडर्न फेज, उन्होंने बोला अब कोई बॉर्डर्स ही नहीं है, द होल वर्ल्ड इज़ लाइक अ ग्लोबल विलेज, और अब इकोनॉमी किसी एक जगह पे इस्टेब्लिश नहीं होती, इट्स लाइक अ ग्लोबल विलेज, और किसी एक चीज़ का ट्रेडमार्क किसी एक के पास नहीं है. सो दिस वॉज अबाउट फ्रेडरिक जेमसन. ही वॉज अ शॉर्ट राइटर, स्मॉल राइटर. We have 2 other writers to talk about in postmodernism, which we would talk about tomorrow in the next video. Okay, I hope you were able to understand postmodernism a little. This is a little confusing because it's not that different from post-structuralism. It's very similar to post-structuralism, so it's a difficult way to understand because it's more anonymous and there is no structure to it, which was also what postmodernists were saying. But these are the concepts that you need to remember. These are the books and the writers that you need to remember, and I hope I was able to explain it to you in a really easy way. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and comment down below if you have any issues. I will make sure that I solve your issues. Thank you for watching.